So very good morning to all of you. In this class I am going to start with another important topic of new chapter, morphology of flowering plants, and the some topic of the chapter is already related, so we are going to discuss about the few topic of the chapter of morphology of flowering plants. In this we are going to discuss about the inflorescence. Inflorescence. What is inflorescence? That arrangement of flower on the shoot apex. Arrangement of flower on shoot apex. So this is a term which is used for the inflorescence where the arrangement of flower on the shoot apex. So how the flower formation takes place? Through the flower meristem. Always the shoot apex meristem converted into the flower meristem for the formation of flower, in which we have known that each node give rise to leaf, but during the modification process or during the formation of flower, each node give rise to flower part like calyx, then corolla, androecium, gynoecium. So each node modified to form different part of flower, or each node the distance in between the each node get so reduced, so the condensation of the nodes takes place to the formation of flower. For the formation of flower, condensation of each node takes place for the formation of flower. Now, how get flower arises from the shoot apical meristem? During the conservation of shoot apical meristem into the root into the flower meristem, done present on each node. So here is internode, this one is node, internode and node, Now during the conversion of shoot into the flower or shoot apical meristem into the flower meristem, from the each node flower part arises for the formation of flower. For example, here is a node. From this one the sepals get arises. So this node here represents the sepal. Petal, androecium, and gynoecium. For example, now all the distance in between the internode or distance in between the node get reduces, and there is condensation process or for the compression of the flower. So now due to the reduction in the internode, all the nodes come together and form a compact structure of flower. So for example, here is node, the first node, second node, third and fourth node. So here is sepal, then petal, androecium or gynoecium. gynoecium. So the formation of flower. Now when the conversion of shoot apical meristem into the flower meristem takes place, so flower should be always solitary in nature. That means only single flower arises on the shoot. Only that type of modification term result into the solitary flower. On the basis of arrangement of flower onto the stem or shoot apical meristem, the term is known as inflorescence. Which kind of inflorescence is presented by the flower? If only single type of flower present or single flower present on a stem, so that type of inflorescence is known as cymose. Cymose type of inflorescence. First is cymose. So in such type of inflorescence, solitary flower originate on shoot apex of stem. Such type of flower is known as inflorescence is known as cymose type of, and second is racemose type of flower. Racemose type of flower. In the racemose type of flower, the flower. So in case of racemose type of flower, more than one flower arranged on a single shoot or single stem. So such type of arrangement is known as racemose type of arrangement of flower. So flower arranged laterally. Flower arranged laterally on stem. Laterally on stem, because more than one flower is represented by such type of racemose type of inflorescence. Now, second is in the cymose type of flower, because the main flower present at the shoot apex, so such type of inflorescence is known as cymose. The main flower present at the shoot apex, so such type of inflorescence is known as cymose. And the flower arranged basipetal manner. Basic petal manner present at the apex of stem, or when the flower arranged laterally to the stem, so such type of flower is known as acropetal type of arrangement. Acropetal type of arrangement present in the racemose type of inflorescence. Acropetal type of arrangement. So in such type of flower, the flower present on main axis laterally. So such type of flower is known as acropetal type of manner. Or when the flower present at the base or at the tip or at the apex of the stem, such type of flower is known as basipetal type of arrangement of flower. So in basipetal type of arrangement observed in the case of cymose, whereas the racemose type of flower only observed in the manner of acropetal arrangement of the flower present and in the present. Now let us discuss about the flower. Flower consists of 4 whorls. Each whorl is formed by consists of 4 whorls. In the flower formed by four whorl, outermost whorl is stamen, or sorry, calyx. Whorl is calyx. Second whorl is corolla. Third whorl is androecium. And the fourth whorl is gynoecium. So outermost whorl is calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. The unit structure of calyx is sepal, petal. Unit structure of corolla is petal. Androecium unit structure is stamen. And gynoecium unit structure is carpel. Now let us draw the diagram. With the help of diagram we can understand the arrangement of flower. So here is the outermost whorl is calyx. So sepal or calyx. Second whorl formed by corolla. Colored structure. Then third whorl is simply androecium. Third whorl is simply androecium, and the final or the fourth whorl is gynoecium. So on the basis of presence of all the whorl, the flower can be denoted by the different term. If all the four whorl are present in a flower, so that type of flower is known as complete flower. If the flower lack any of the whorl, any one whorl out of the four whorl is known as incomplete flower. So what is this? So in complete type of flower, all the whorls are present. And incomplete type of flower, if any one of the whorl is absent, such type of flower is known as incomplete type of flower, as in case of unisexual flower. Now let us discuss about the unisexual and bisexual flower. Unisexual and bisexual type of flower. Unisexual type of flower, if in a flower either show male or female reproductive organ, so such type of flower is known as unisexual type of flower. Only one reproductive organ is present. of flower is known as unisexual flower because only one reproductive organ is present. Either the flower show male reproductive organ or show female reproductive organ. So such type of flower is known as unisexual flower. As in case of all the angiospermic flower belongs to the Cucurbitaceae family. So they represent the unisexual type of flower but originate on same body. On the basis of these type of flower present on same or present on different plant body, they are either divided into monoecious and dioecious plant of body. So first we discuss about the unisexual or bisexual type of flower, when male and female both reproductive organ present in a single flower. Male and female both reproductive organ present in single flower. So such type of flower is known as bisexual flower, as in case of neem flower, hibiscus rosa sinensis flower, and rose flower, or and so many. Now, if flower are unisexual or that present on same body, such type of plant body is known as monoecious type of plant, whereas when two different plant bear two different type of flower on the basis of their reproductive organ, so such type of plant is known as dioecious type of plant. Now that present on same body, such type of plant body is known as monoecious type of plant, whereas when two different plant bear two different type of flower on the basis of their reproductive organ, so such type of plant is known as dioecious type of plant. Now monoecious and dioecious type of monoecious and dioecious type of plant. What is the meaning of dioecious and monoecious plant? So if in a monoecious plant, if here is plant, single plant, this plant represent both male and female plant but unisexual flower, or one plant shows androecium, one part or the one flower, or here is the second flower which shows gynoecium. Here is male flower and this one represent the female flower. Both flower are unisexual but present on same plant, so such type of plant is known as monoecious because a single plant shows male and female both reproductive organ present on same body. So such type of flower is known as, or plant is known as monoecious plant. If plant be bisexual flower, so in that condition also the plant will be monoecious plant, whereas the male and female reproductive part present on different plant. So this type of example we can observe in case of maize, Cucurbitaceae plant. Cucurbitaceae or cucurbita plant. So So monoecious type of plant where male and female flower are separate, unisexual flower produced by the plant but present on the same body. So such type of. Now second is dioecious type of plant. If these are the two plants, one bear female reproductive organ or female flower, here is female flower, and the second one plant bears male flowers. On the basis of male and female plant, it can be also represented by the male and female flower present on two different plants. So such type of plant is also represented by male plant and female plant. So here is female flower, here is male flower. Both male and female flower present on two different plants. So such type of plant is known as dioecious type of plant when male and female reproductive organ present on two different plant. Or example is papaya. Example is papaya. So that represent dioecious plant. Now on the basis of planes where we can divide flower into two equal plants. Now on the basis of planes where we can divide flower into two equal half and both equal half form their mirror image, that is known as symmetry. If the symmetry is present in a flower, that type of flower is known as symmetric flower. If symmetry is absent in a flower, so that type of flower is known as asymmetric type of flower. Now what are asymmetric or symmetric type of flower? On the basis of division plane, it can be divided into actinomorphic or zygomorphic. So on the basis of presence of symmetry, that the symmetry is that if we divide flower into two equal half, only one plane is present. So such type of symmetry is known as zygomorphic. Or if there are so many planes from which we can divide flower into two equal half, so such type of flower is known as actinomorphic type of flower, because they show one or more than one plane from which it can be divided into two equal half. So such type of flower shows the symmetry, but other flower which do not have such plane from which we can divide into two equal half, such type of flower is known as asymmetric flower. Or example is sanna. So on the basis of type of symmetry, the flower are two type: zygomorphic type of flower and second is actinomorphic type of flower. So it can be represented by percentage because only one plane is present. Only one plane of division is present from which the flower can be divided into two equal halves, or there is more than one plane. Zygomorphic type of flower are most of the flower of Leguminosae like pea, acacia, or such example which form legume, or actinomorphic type of flower like hibiscus or China rose. So such type of flower shows the more than one plane or more than one plane are present in a flower. Now in next class we will discuss about the next topic. I hope you like this video. Keep listening and watching me, and thank you for listening and watching me.